All right, we're here at the Animal Rescue Center here in Dallas. Now, a lot of the animals that were brought here today were brought from a rescue in Nevada, in Collin County. We're talking about 106 dogs, cats, even this bearded dragon. It is the Collin County Sheriff's Department leading this animal cruelty investigation. They say the rescue placed many of these animals in this double-wide trailer. The SPCA of Texas says the ammonium levels in that home were very high. We're talking about the level of ammonium in urine. That's detrimental to humans and animals.
The animals are suffering from a variety of medical issues, including long nails, eye issues, ear issues, flea infestation, skin issues.
I did briefly talk with Jamie Jones of the Estasia's Angels Animal Rescue. She says this is a case built on lies, specifically by her neighbors. She says, quote, "It's not perfect, but the dogs were healthy and happy." All right, there is a civil custody hearing that needs to happen in the next 10 days. It's ultimately a judge that decides whether this rescue is a safe place for them to be. Until then, they'll be here at the Animal Rescue Center in Dallas. In Dallas, I'm Joe Paniker.